Oh, look at the time. Wine tasting time here at wineexpedition.com. I'm Neil Myers. Thanks for stopping by the site. Or if you're watching our video somewhere else on the internet, thank you, of course, for watching. And thanks to Tubemogul.com for putting the video there to begin with. Again, wine tasting time. And tonight we have a wine from Paso Robles. We've talked about it before. Paso Robles is not far from Los Angeles, not even 4 hours if you're driving 75, 80 miles an hour. Not that I advocate speeding, but if I did, it's less than 4 hours to get there. And so it was one of the locations for one of my earliest wine expeditions. And Robert Hall, one of the first vineyards I visited when I was up in Paso Robles. So near and dear to my heart. We've talked about it before on the website. Last time I think we reviewed the Ron de Robles, their Ron blend. $14 wine, great value you can find in a lot of supermarkets. So tonight we have their Meritage. This is their $40 bottle. It's from the Hall Ranch, which is sort of a group of vineyards that have become part of the fold of Robert Hall over the course of the last 20 years. They started in the early 90s. So this is all estate grapes. It's a blend of 4 noble grapes, 49% Cabernet Sauvignon, and then Cabernet Franc, a good chunk, a little bit of Merlot, and just a dash of Malbec. So let's give it a pour. Lighter color than you would expect from a Cabernet Sauvignon, and again, the Cabernet Franc does that. And already getting wafts of sort of light red fruit, cranberries and raspberry. Yeah, sort of a piercing tartness to it, and that's the Cabernet Franc in my opinion. Let's give it a try. I've had this wine in the past. You know, it's got those bright red fruits, again, on the palate, sort of a tart raspberry, plumminess. There's some secondary characteristics like, my grandma's cedar chest and a dash of herbalness. But I have to say it's a little thinner than I remember this wine being in the past vintages I've had. The tannins are a little bit sort of rough, and it gives you this kind of tarry thing at the end, and the finish kind of drops off kind of quick. Sorry, Robert Hall, I'm a little perplexed because this wine in the past has been much richer, much fuller. It's always had a little bit of an oak component to it, but it was nice, and I'm not even getting that this time. I will say we had a little taste of this before we turned on the cameras, and it's softening up a little bit. It's getting a little bit of air, and it's sort of warming up a little, but definitely not what I expected. For $40. I expect a wine that's fairly balanced, where the tannins are not raw and edgy like that, and not sort of, hitting the back of my throat as the wine goes down. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, a little perplexed that maybe 2005 wasn't the best year for their Meritage, because in the past I always recall this wine as being a very warm, full, rich blend with a lot of secondary chocolate and oaky characteristics that work for the wine. But I'm not offended by it. It's got some nice bright fruit characteristics, and I'm going to see how this evolves over the next, maybe even cork it up and open up tomorrow and see how it tastes. But there you go. We'd love to hear what you think. Do you disagree with me? Please, we'd love to hear it. Love to hear if you have a Paso Robles wine that you like. Love to see if you've tried the Robert Hall Meritage and what you think. Again, the 2005 Robert Hall Meritage from Paso Robles. I'm Neil Myers from wineexpedition.com, discovering wine one bottle at a time. Cheers.